We'll be speaking here about the vegetative reproduction in case of Adiantum. Vegetative reproduction takes place by the formation of adventitious buds. These adventitious buds develop at the leaf tip. So if you want to consider this as a plant, here we have these leaflets. On these leaflets, what arises is the adventitious buds at the tip. Okay, not to be confused with the sori. These are formed at the tip. These are in the form of buds. So these adventitious buds are present at the leaf tips. When such leaf tips, these happen to touch the soil. If we have a soil here, when these buds they are going to touch this soil, what happens is a new plant is going to be produced. New plant is produced. In this way, it is going to help in spreading the fern over a large area. See, the plant was here because of this adventitious bud. It reached the soil and led to formation of a new plant. Again, the possible chances are there it is going to produce a bud, adventitious bud. This, on reaching the soil, it is going to develop into a new plant. Likewise, it is going to cover a large area. Spreading takes place. Because of this reason, Adiantum is commonly called as walking fern. Walking in the sense it was here and it came here. It is like a walking. So that's a reason it is called as a walking fern, because of this mode of reproduction. Another mode of reproduction is by the formation of the spores, which are usually present on the ventral surface of the leaf. We are going to call them as sori. Sori contains a cluster of sporangia, group of sporangia. Each sporangia contains about some 12 to 16 spore mother cell, which are going to undergo meiosis and produce the spores. These sori are covered by a membranous covering called as false indusium. And this mature sporangium contains this kind of a structure which is a bit globular at the top, and we have multicellular stalk. This globe-like structure we are going to consider it as a capsule. It has got a single layered structure, but the arrangement is different. Outer layer is thin, outer part is thin, whereas the inner part has a ring-like arrangement. These ring-like arrangement are thick, and we are going to consider them as annulus. And here this region will be having some cells like elongated in nature, and they are very thin wall compared to this annulus cells. This region is called as a stomium. This thin walled region help to burst open this sporangium when they are mature, because bursting open only occurs when this annular ring gets dried up. Drying up of these cells creates a pressure. With that pressure, it is going to drag these cells back. Dragging these cells back lead to burst opening, separation of these cells. Nothing but a burst opening of the stomium cell. First of all, they are thin walled. That's the reason they can easily open up, leading to release of the haploid spores out. So the spores are dispersed out. They are going to germinate and form a gametophyte, which is actually heart shaped structure with rhizoids here at the basal portion on the ventral side, and this will the apical notch, which is nothing but a growing point. Here we have meristems. There is a production of archegonia near the apical region, and the antheridia in between the rhizoids. So these are going to produce a male and the female gametes, leading to formation of a diploid zygote. This zygote is going to form a sporophytic life. Which has a well-developed rhizome which grows horizontally inside the soil, and below the rhizome is a production of adventitious roots, and the top we have the main rachis. Main rachis have a primary division, followed by we have some secondary division. So this will be the secondary division called as pinnule. This is the primary division called as pinna. On this we have these leaflets arranged. So this is a sporophytic phase. This is going to produce on the ventral surface of the leaf. We have this sori. This sori is going to produce the spores. They are going to undergo meiosis and produce the haploid spore. Again the spore is going to have this gametophytic phase. In this way, this life cycle of the Ediantum shows alteration of generation, that is a gametophyte followed by the sporophyte. Gametophyte is 2n, whereas sporophyte is 2n, whereas gametophyte is n in nature. Thank you.